Slaven, 7 games into the league season and almost 2 months in as well. Unbeaten start to the league. Can you put into words how happy you are with our start?
Well, I am quite happy, yeah. I don't hide it, but so a few good things like unbeaten and all that. On a good run, we are playing good football in most of the games, or in all of the games, but not for whole 90 minutes, of course. And so, as we said, we are confident. We have a good team. We have a couple of injuries, but it's only one position that is not ideal now, because both of our left backs, although Nathan is covering that space unbelievably well, but still both of our natural fullbacks are out now for 3-4 weeks, although it looks like it ain't gonna be like that, but it is, and it's usually like that when it happens. But we have the majority of the players are fit. The competition is really good in every place, so those are the reasons why we are training hard, and that's why we are confident. We have good players. We are gelling into a team, and it's all looking good. Of course, I would like us to be more consistent, but it takes time and it takes more trainings and everything. But are we on a good path? Yes, of course we are. But every game is a new challenge. Now we have a big challenge on Sunday, and if we wanna, and definitely we wanna be as high as possible on the table, then we have to not only to maintain this kind of football, we have to maintain it, but also to improve the things that those little black holes that we have in every game, to be honest. I know the other teams are also having them. That's the nature of this league, to be fair, and the nature of the game, but especially in this league we have those, the people were told me before, and there's a big saying like, you never know what's going to happen. It is every game, anything can happen, but it's our job to, as I said, to be more consistent.
Are you seeing improvement week by week, Slaven? And if so, how big are the improvements that you are witnessing?
Yes, I see the improvement. I see the improvement offensive-wise, definitely. I see the improvement even defensive-wise, although we conceded the game in every game we play, the goal at least in every game we played, but even with both phases of the game, we are doing it more collectively. You know, it's not that when we are attacking that 3 front players or whatever, they are attacking is the whole team that has their tasks, and they know how to do it, and I'm happy with that. Also, I'm happy with the way we are defending in the game as a team. Only we did part. We have to improve. We have to be more solid, more compact, and all that. The transitions are good. Set pieces, defensively we improved a lot, and as I said, there's been a lot of improvement, and the guys are enjoying it, and we all want, of course, to enjoy it the whole season. And for that, you have to sacrifice. You have to stay on the ground. You have to stay humble and be humble, and work hard, basically.
Sunday, Huddersfield come to the Hawthorns. They're obviously joint bottom of the table, Slaven, and yet to win a game. Does that make the game more difficult for you, and how do you approach that when you come up against a team who are struggling for form?
It makes it a little bit more difficult. It depends from which side you are looking at the situation. You know, they are there. We can say they are lucky and all that, but they are there. You know, they didn't win for 19 games altogether, if you count Premier League and all that. So they are there. We can't expect that they're gonna have a sky-high confidence or like Swansea. You know, it's normal. You know, it's normal for every club. Real Madrid is not having a high confidence now, and they are all world-class players. So, are they on a good run now? No, they are not, of course. But they are a big club. They are a massive club. They played last year in the Premier League. They changed the manager, and they have some individually really good players. They were a bit unlucky, to be fair. So they're going to be very, very very motivated. Of course, they are fighting for their lives, although still there are still we are in early days, but nobody likes to be there. But but we can't. We know their situation and all that. But all that we have to do is that not to think that it's going to be 1% easier. No, it's going to be even harder because, as I said, they are fighting for their lives, and all that we can do is not to underestimate them. No, but on the contrary, to be double motivated and to be as motivated as we would be if we play against Man City or whoever else. So we have to be on top of our game. Because the problem or the situation in football is if you drop your effort, standards, whatever, approach, especially those things that are totally down to you. The standard can vary, the form can vary and all that. It depends on the day or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But the effort, approach, attitude, and it's totally down to you. And if you drop that 10%, then the chances for you to win the game, they don't drop 10%, they drop like massively, they drop like half or whatever. And then you need luck, and it's never good to rely only on luck,
Another bit of good news this week, Slaven, is the return to training of Ahmed Tagazi. What have you made of him coming back to training? Obviously a player that you haven't seen yet in the flesh.
He's a top player, he's a Premier League proven player, he's international, he's a great guy. Everybody likes him. He's a player that has been voted last year in a team of the season in a championship. And he's one of the, not one of the reasons, he's the reason why we didn't bring another centre back. And we were a bit like just without him, but we knew that he's going to come back. And now the guys are playing good, but he's gonna add. I'm delighted that he's back. He's gonna add the quality, not only the competition, not only the quantity, but the quality on that part of the team that is maybe the crucial one in football in general.
And just finally, Slaven, just a bit of team news. I know you touched on it earlier about Kieran and Connor. What's the latest with those guys, and is everyone else fit ahead of the game on Sunday?
Everybody else is fit so far. We have still 2 days until the game and a couple of sessions. With 2 of them, as I said, like it's been long now. To be fair, Connor, I was expecting him to train, but it's nothing dangerous, it's nothing serious, but still he feels it. It's a nerve situation or whatever. And with Kieran, he came back one day before Fulham game, but then he got another knock in a small game that we had on Wednesday, and they are not in a squad for Sunday's game. At least one of them or both of them will be for KPR.